did not get his visa. He didn't pass the interview. And her mom pretty much was like, well, do you think he did it on purpose so you can, because I didn't know she was helping him, like, financially, like, because he couldn't get a job in Morocco. And I'm like, that's your home country. Why can't you get a job?
I feel like he's a hustler.
He is a hustler. He hustling
and
the hell out of
I
her.
don't believe anything that's going on is true.
No, I don't either.
And that's the one told him she need to lose weight because she got tired.
Yes.
He don't want you.
No.
Please run.
Yes. But she's not going to run. Like, she's still like, I'm going to do whatever. Because they have to pay some more money.
Exactly.
To get the, the visa thing going again.
No. Just let him figure it out. If you want to be with me, you're going to figure out how to get to me.
Exactly. As a man, if that's what you want, you're going to work to get it.
Get here when you can.
I don't know if anybody has told her that, though.
Somebody need to tell her that. Because you know what? My daddy ain't shelling out no money for you to get over here. And then you telling me I need to lose weight and I'm hot. It's hot. It's 900 degrees out here and I'm a big girl. Mm-hmm. You knew I was a big girl when you saw me on Snapchat. Mm-hmm. Don't be trying to change that now. I'm not lazy. I'm just big and hot.
Mm-hmm. And she's a pretty girl. I just wish she had more self-esteem.
I just wish that she would not involve her baby in her waiting game. Because that baby has learned how to wait.
No, because last time in the last episode, she was just playing with her toys.
But she was still waiting.
Okay.
You don't know if she had told the baby they going to the swing set and she's still sitting there waiting on that dude talking about she don't get service at the park.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Girl, that little girl.
I just don't see how she been, like, sending him money and taking care of him and she living in an efficiency.
Girl, what about that floor, that apartment? It always got... Girl, I need her to just... You can talk to your baby by helping you pick up toys.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
But anyways, that's her life.
Yeah. So let's get to your favorite couple with her sex noises.
I didn't hear. See, I fell asleep. I'm not
Girl,
even.
That was the one part you shouldn't have fell asleep.
No. My favorite part was, what did she say? Oh, I can't even do it now. He don't have $15,000 to pay you.
Oh, for her dowry.
Right. He still owe the family money.
My thing is,
how you get her?
My thing, how he get her without having the funds?
Exactly.
Even though maybe the friend was shelling out the funds.
Right. The friend was shelling out the funds from last season. He paid for everything. But how did he not get that $15,000?
That I don't know. But my thing is, with a dowry, I always thought this is something that her side of the family puts away for her to take into her marriage. Not the other way around.
The family is banking.
The family is banking. But I feel like, in a nutshell, like they calling it a dowry, but to me, I feel like he's just buying her.
He's buying her. I just think that that's what goes on. Mm-hmm. Like, next time we go back to Thailand, I think I'm going to have a totally different perspective.
Yeah.
Because, like, even on the plane, like, the dude behind me, she had a son that wasn't his. And he was American, and he was like, come on, he was talking to the son, you going to get off the plane or you going to stay here? And he didn't really know what to do. So it was kind of like, I was like, oh, he done found him a chick, to hang out with or whatever. Like from the massage parlor. I was just like making up stories. You know how I do in my head. But then I'm thinking, like, he probably went through the same situation because dude wasn't working with nothing. He wasn't handsome. He just was American. He was a plain old dude. Man, he looked like he was a plain old regular, real regular dude. And I'm thinking, what state are y'all going back to? Because you don't look like you from Chicago at all. He was from another, somewhere in Indiana.
Small town, city.
Right, in Indiana.
Or Illinois, yeah.
Somewhere. And I was like, he just got him one.
Yes.
And she got a kid. And that kid is just like, I don't even know what you're saying, dude.
I know.
So, yeah, I'm going to look at their culture totally different.
Yes. So, his son is actually moving into the house with them.
Yeah.
Because his mom is moving to Texas. So, the son is moving in. He's making the son pay $200 a month. I'm wondering if the son is still in high school.
First of all, your son just got shot. Why is he paying rent?
That's the next episode.
Oh.
That's the next one.
Okay. I done blended them all together.
Yeah,
because I was just irritated at that.
I am too.
But didn't he get shot in the jaw?
In the face, yeah.
Why is he paying $200 a month in rent?
So I guess to help
because he's
them.
broke.
Yeah, because he's broke, and the rent is $1,000 a month, and he still haven't found a job. But
he ain't looking for a job.
I wonder that too, and she can't get a job because she don't have her visa. So her concern, which cracks me up, and it's valid. You can speak to that. So since the son is moving in, she's like, well, we can't have sex like we normally do. And she's like, how is it gonna be if we are, having sex, we're loud, and then you have a fat ass so he can hear it slapping up against me.
Oh, my God. I missed that whole part.
Because she even made the sounds and everything. She was like, he can hear us.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my God.
Girl, and his fat ass smacking up against her.
Yes.
That's his stomach.
Yes. But she said maybe she just meant fat ass in general. I don't know.
She probably just meant fat ass.
Yes. So she's like, so, we can, since he's gonna, because he said, well, he's only going to be here about maybe 4 days out of the week, and he's going to be over his friend's house the other day. She's like, well, those are the only days we can have sex. So we're going down from 5 days to maybe 1 or 2 days a week.
First of all, dude ain't probably working with much anyway.
That's
so
true.
I need her to get her life together.
I mean,
I personally would not want to have sex with him. Ew.
I know. That's why I'm surprised that she was
even like him like that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm surprised that she we can't.
She's trying to get pregnant.
Maybe.
She's trying to get pregnant.
Maybe.
Because he ain't cute.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Because I was surprised when she was saying that they had,
she
sex
trying to get
5
pregnant.
days. I was like, really? Y'all getting down like that?
But
he don't look like he know what he doing.
He probably don't look like he can put it. He got some performance enhancers because he don't even look like he can put it down 5 days.
Yeah.
Girl. See, she thinks it's funny to get pregnant and not have no money.
I know.
Because she going to end up pawning all her jewelry now.
Oh, yes.
He let her keep one necklace, but it's all going to be gone.
But I think she want to go back home. So I wouldn't be surprised if they move back to Thailand.
It's cheaper.
It is cheaper if he can find work or do something that can bring them some money there.
He can sell some fruit on the side of the road. He's getting old. He's getting older, so he needs to be thinking about other ways to make income.
Yes.
And his dude is already charging him $1,000 a month in rent. Like,
yes,
you can't afford that because you ain't even looking for no job.
I know.
At least, okay, they got a Volvo, right? Why can't he drive for Uber or Lyft?
That's true.
Like, why can't he do that?
That's true. That is true, girl.
He ain't doing that?
Yep.
That can help you get your $1,000 in rent and not be trying to get money from your kid.
That is true.
That's working at Kroger, probably.
Probably.
See, he don't got his life together. He's such a disappointment.
He is. That's why his first wife ain't with him.
She ain't with him. She ain't dealing with him.
Yes. Okay, are we going to touch on Housewives of Potomac? Did you watch any of it?
I did watch it.
Oh.
I watched them heifers get into an argument, and I was looking at them as like, y'all are really not friends. Why am I watching this train wreck again today? But I watched it.
Okay. Why do you always go back to they're really not friends? Like it's set up for them not to be friends.
But they refer to themselves as friends. We've been friends for 20 years. No, you haven't.
Okay, yeah.
I think it just sets up people unrealistic expectations of friendships.
Why?
Because people think that's reality, and that's why you have messy ass friends who are just messy
before these shows. People
and they
have
too
been messy
old
before these shows.
Old messy people annoy the hell out of me. Like, grow up already. Don't you have something else to do? Shouldn't you be planning your life out in your retirement? Like, plan a trip. Like, why are you worried about what somebody else doing? They just messy.
Okay. That's just the premise of the show.
And you know what? Realistically, like, you my homegirl, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you run off the road and I know that you had 10 martinis, I'm not going to tell your other friends you had 10 martinis on a show that's taped so you could potentially be charged.
That's true.
I'm not going to do you like that. Like, we can talk about that somewhere off camera when we're not recording. I'm not going to put your business out there like that. That pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all this stuff pisses me off. I start to get real passionate. Like, my ears are burning.
Oh, my gosh. To the credit of all the Rache reality shows, everybody is just trying to get their camera time so they can get their check.
That's true.
So, I will say,
Some people really be friends, though, I think.
Probably. I will say too that incident with Monique, and I love her to death. Like, she's my favorite on the show.
Yeah, she's my
I do
favorite,
feel
too.
like I wouldn't say she was drunk driving, but we all know that liquor does make you tired, and if you're already sleepy, it just compounded the problem. So it probably wasn't smart for her to be drinking.
You can't be drinking at a
she's
day party,
tired.
girl. That's
Yeah.
a day party drinking. She done ran off the road and hit a tree.
Yeah. Luckily, though, it was just her involved, so it wasn't a big to-do.
Right.
But do not drink when you already tired, because drinking just make you even more tired.
Don't drink and drive.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Catch that Lyft
In a
or
day,
that Uber.
right. In a day of Lyft and Uber, oh, well, you can't take your Bentley or you can't take your Maserati. What kind of car she got? An Aston Martin? She got a real nice car.
She got a lot.
Right. So just get in a Lyft or Uber.
Yes.
You'll be fine.
Yes.
You can drink all you want and get home safe.
Exactly.
So,
yes. And then
I think she learned her lesson, though.
yeah, I'm sure she did.
And then Robin's messy, but
You know what? When this show came out, I liked Robin. She was cool, folks. But this season, I want to choke her. Because she didn't even have to interject herself into that conversation by any means. Like, Ashley and Monique were handling the conversation. I felt like they were handling it in a somewhat mature way given the circumstances.
and then she had to bust
But
out.
she did not have to, Robin did not have to get in that. That didn't have nothing to do with her.
Nope, just nosy.
Nothing
just
at all.
nosy, old, and messy.
Yes.
Get it together, chick.
Yes.
But, she don't want nobody to talk about her half-marriage self.
She don't.
And she gets so offended when people, like, throw that at her. But, like, when you come for somebody, they going to come back to you with something that stings because everybody knows that hurts your feelings. So if you can't dish it,
Girl,
don't be...
if you can't take it, don't dish it, girl.
Don't be dishing out what you can't take. Get your life together. And then she's back telling wine. Every time that someone wants to say about me, they always bring up our relationship. What he wanted to say is, it's okay, baby. We're going to get together. No, he never says that. He's like, well,
And then did you see when they had the medium come?
I missed it. I walked out of the room. I was doing laundry. But what happened that made her cry when he said, I feel like somebody jumping out the building or off a building or out of a bridge? I thought it was her. And that's why.
No, the medium pretty much for the person that took their money committed suicide.
Oh.
So that was the person that jumped off the bridge. The medium also talked about Juan's mother. And I will say on that part, because he was like, she died of something intravenous. And she also had a disease that she was embarrassed about. So I feel like for the most part, since I lived in the area, like right before he got drafted or during that time, like his whole story was about his mom, how she had AIDS and was a drug user. So I felt like that was nothing new that the medium said, but they were just sitting up there crying like, how did you know this? I'm like, I watched your story before the draft, so I know.
I know your story.
I know that about your mom.
Wow.
But as far as the friend, like, I didn't know about, but I also didn't look into who took their money, or I didn't know the whole story.
I didn't really care who took their money.
And then he recently found out that his biological dad was different than the dad that raised him.
Yeah.
And the medium pretty much said that his the father who raised him was also there, and that the mom knew. But she didn't say anything, and to this day, if she was still alive, she still wouldn't have said anything about it. And that was about it for this episode. Like, Giselle had her moment where she's kind of upset.
Aren't they Giselle and her boyfriend, ain't they going through trouble?
He just went ghost on her.
Yeah.
So I think he done.
Right, because she's messy. She's old and messy.
Yeah.
And he don't want no part of that.
Yeah, and
what happened with
Candace?
Well, it wasn't her. It was Karen. Because Karen had some heated exchanges, too. Or they were doing all that at her party.
Yeah.
But maybe it's next season, because I be getting stuff mixed up, because I be in and out of the room when I be watching Ratchet TV.
Well, I know they did a preview of what's coming up in the season, and I think Karen's husband, like, moved to Florida. Somebody moving to Florida. And
Uncle Ben's moving.
Yeah. But, and also, like they mentioned when they were right before, at the end of the vacation or whatever, that he asked her for a divorce. And she tried to make it seem like it was a while ago, but it could have been recent just to protect them with the whole tax thing. So we'll see how that all plays out. I don't know. Yeah. But it's a good season. It's like the best season they've had.
Girl, because they don't be doing